there's an estimated 48.4 million ducks in the United States. That's 38% more ducks than last year. Wisconsin duck hunting has been an American tradition for many years with the help of conservation. Wisconsin duck numbers have been on a downhill decline over the past few years. And in this speech, I will inform you about how duck hunting will get their duck hunting tradition and how to get their habitat back, and some culture along with it. The start of waterfowl hunting has been around since prehistoric times. There's been pictures on European caves that were discovered in Europe. Duck hunting in the 17th century is when it kind of boomed because the flintlock shotgun was created, which many hunters liked that instead of using rocks or whatever else they were using back then. Survival hunters were what they were back in the day because they needed the meat to survive. Unlike now, in which we have sport hunters, which you don't need the meat to survive. It's pretty much just about tradition. Duck hunting in the 19th century is when duck hunting really started to take off because the semi-automatic shotgun and the pump shotgun were created, and many hunters liked that because it was much faster and you could shoot it more often. New equipment also revolutionized that with blinds, gear, which I'll go into further detail later in my speech. Modern hunting techniques came around just recently because many regulations were created that were not in past years, such as you could wear different colored camos if you really wanted to. The rise of regulations happened in the boom in the 19th century because there were many duck hunters around, and with that many people and no regulations, something was bound to happen. Someone could shoot their partner, or people were taking too many ducks and the population was at a downhill decline. So this is why regulations were put in place, so you have bag limits, which is how many geese or ducks you can have per day, and also possession limits, is which how many you can possess, like at your house and your freezer. There's different regulations in different states, so like in Wisconsin you can have 6 ducks and 2 geese, but if you go to Nebraska you can have 4 geese and 12 ducks. So it's all different between each state. And to duck hunt you have to have a hunter's education too. There's some good rules to know, which is like your bag limit and your possession limit. That is very good to have. Another way that to get out on the water is with your gear. You have to have good gear to get good ducks. That's what I always say. A good gear is decoys. You have to have decoys for the ducks to come in, and also calls, so when the ducks see the decoys, and they can hear, so they think they're actually real ducks. So that's why you have decoys. Also, with the revolutionary mojo, which is motion duck, that just brought in the ducks, because if they see a still duck, they could think it's just a log or something. So with the little motion that they give them, the ducks just fly right into that. And with that, you also want to have good equipment in your blind, such as waders, so you don't stay cold, or so you can stay warm when it's cold outside. And with that, you want to have good guns, keep them clean so they're always working. And with that, you want to have a nice